Welcome to Spring LIB.
Given a sample size of 107 and a sample standard deviation of 10, we want to construct an 80% confidence interval about the mean if the sample size is 18. The confidence interval is equal to the sample mean plus or minus the critical t times the sample standard deviation over the square root of the sample size. So in this case, our sample mean is 107 plus or minus the critical t when the sample size is 18. At an 80%, alpha is 0.2, and our degrees of freedom is 17. For a is going to be a critical t of 1.3334, and so our lower boundary would be 107 minus 1.3334 times 10 over the square root of 18, which is 103 going to one decimal place, 103.9, to an upper boundary of 110.1. And then an 80% confidence interval if the size is 23. So alpha is still going to be 0.20, but since n is 23, the degrees of freedom is 22, and so that means the critical value is 1.3212. So our confidence interval is going to be 107 plus or minus 1.3212 times 10 over the square root of 23. Lower boundary is 104.2 and upper boundary 109.8. And C, construct a 98% confidence, so alpha is 0.02 with a size 18, so degrees of freedom are 17, and the critical t now at that level is 2.5669. Lower boundary is 100.9 and upper boundary 113.1. And then choice D, or D is, could we have computed the confidence intervals in part A through C in the population had not been normally distributed? And that would be no, because the assumption would not have been met.